Allianz Real Estate is a global investor. We invest in all three continents. We have a portfolio of about 50 billion invested on behalf of the various insurance companies of the group. So we do look at the markets from a global perspective, and from an economic point of view, quite frankly, the picture is pretty good. Asia, of course, has high growth, is expected, no emerging market crisis whatsoever. US is growing at 2%, good demographics. And even Europe, we have more than 1% growth in all of the 27 countries. And then attached to that is actually real estate fundamentals, which are very sound as well, meaning demand is okay, supply is limited. So I know that people have in mind the political uncertainty, which is for real and we need to watch, but the rest of the fundamentals, economic and real estate fundamentals, are very good. That is basically pushing us to continue to invest. We basically last year invested around 6 billion. We'll continue to do so this year. Maybe the slight changes. We will continue to drive diversification a bit harder. Last year we did a big push in the US and in Asia. We are historically predominantly invested in Europe, and that diversification into other markets I think is important. We'll continue to do that this year. Traditionally, we were an office investor. We still are, but we invested in retail over the last few years. Last year and this year, we will also invest in logistics. Logistics is sort of the other side of the coin of retail. If you're not quite sure where retail will be going, logistics, I think, is a good way to hedge that part. And we will do that in Europe, in the US, and also in China. And then traditionally we were a core investor. We are living in a world which is yield hungry, in a low yield environment, and so we will complement our core strategy by investing usually in other people's funds to do value add or opportunistic on a regional or global basis. So as you can see, I believe we have a defensive portfolio, but we try to take advantage of some of the growth pockets we see either geographically or product-wise.